It's dragon boat time on the Connecticut River. Anna Symington, co-captain of the Springfield Dragon Rays rowing team, and Jim Sotiropoulos, executive director of the Pioneer Valley Riverfront Club, stopped by recently to discuss the Dragon Boat Festival and the races to be held on the river Saturday, June 27th.
It's an ancient sport. It's a 2,000-year-old sport that really has kind of seen a revival across the United States the past 20 years or so. And we're proud to have, the only program in the Pioneer Valley. And it's a growing program. I think 2 years ago, not many people knew what dragon boating was. And so this really fits with our mission as well of bringing recreation back to the Connecticut River. And we're proud to have 2 full teams, one of which is a team of breast cancer survivors, which is sponsored by Rays of Hope, which Anna is a participant of and a huge advocate.
Yeah, Anna, let me let you talk about that. I mean, sure. that is, to me, such a great thing about this. The Dragon Rays, Springfield Dragon Rays, Rays of Hope, working together to put many breast cancer survivors into one of these fiberglass boats. And what a great experience.
It's a phenomenal experience. When the Pioneer Valley Riverfront Club applied for the grant 2 years ago and it was approved, I had to check it out for myself, and I was hooked the first time I stepped into the boat. But it started off as a small group. Again, breast cancer survivors participate for free because the grant covers their participation. And I have to give credit to, there was a sports medicine physician back in the 90s who dabbled in the dragon boating experience and realized that it was a good therapeutic, physical therapeutic remedy for those that had undergone surgery for breast cancer. It was a good rehab. So, and we're experiencing it ourselves with women who have signed up and joined, that they're saying that the strength that they've developed as a result of paddling. But we went from a very small group, I think it was less than 20. We were talking, 13 or so back in early 2013, and we've grown to, we're filling 2 boats and one predominantly.
You need about 20 people really to fill each boat to row, right?
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. It looks like a little, looks like a miniaturized Viking ship. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, and then, that lends itself really nicely. The boat is 500 pounds, and so these things are very stable on the water. And so what it creates is a situation where maybe on a rowing shell it's a little bit hard to really gain your bearings and feel secure, and it takes a lot of practice. With dragon boating, anybody can pick up a paddle and paddle. Yeah. It's anybody can do it. So because you also have 20 or 19 other teammates on the boat, you can start slow and really accustom yourself to the training. So it's great for anybody.
Let's take a minute to talk about the dragon in the room here. We've got on the table, and this is really amazing. I mean, I sit here and look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautifully painted. This I imagine is it, what would you call it? The bow piece, or goes on the front of the boat. Tell us a little bit about it. It's symbolic, I guess.
The dragon boats are very ornate, and as you see, this is the dragon head that goes on the bow of the boat, and the stern of the boat, which is the back of the boat, has the dragon tail. And as you could see, they're portable. They come off. So when we're practicing on the river, if people are driving over the bridges, Memorial Bridge or North End Bridge, they'll see us without the ornateness. But come the day of the festival and the races themselves, all the boats don the dragon head, as is customary, and the dragon tail. So when we say the dragons are coming, it literally looks like a fleet of dragons coming down the river.
And you mentioned practicing on the river. And I mean, this isn't just some little thing you folks get together and do a day in June. There are 2 practices a week, or 3, correct. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Saturdays, if the weather's good. And if it's not good, you're in the boathouse, right?
We're practicing year-round. Good weather, we're on the river. Even during rain, we're on the river. But during the colder months, we are indoors at the boathouse, lifting weights and practicing on the rowing machines just to keep up the endurance and the strength.
And you got on the boat, as we said, you need 20 rowers basically. You've got a drummer keeping you in rowing rhythm, and you've got somebody steering. So we got what, 22 people. Wow, that's quite a team.
It's a great team. We have people who have never been in a team sport. We have people on the boat who are afraid of the water. I'm not exaggerating when I say when we get them into the boat, it's a total experience. They absolutely love it. And I think the problem we're going to have is we're going to have a lot more people than we have boat capacity. But I think that's a good problem to have.
That's right.
Jim, I know we said this is year 3. It's been growing each year. You expect teams from all across New England and maybe beyond, right?
That's correct. I mean, we typically draw teams all throughout New England, New York as well, and the festival really started with 8 to 10 teams. 3 years on now, we're thinking we're going to have 20 to 25 teams. And we have great sponsors this year, including Mass Mutual, Rays of Hope, as we talked about, Health New England, and White Lion Brewery. So it's, the festival itself is more than just what's happening on the water. We're going to have a nice festival atmosphere that's going to be conducive for families to come down, have a little something to eat. We'll have plenty of entertainment as well. But if you want to get on the water, there are definitely opportunities for that as well. And
speaking of entertainment, you're going to have the drummers there, the Oriental drummers.
Yeah, the Mountain River Taiko drummers will be there.
Okay.
And
we're going to have dragon dancers?
Yep, we'll have dragon dancers as well. Again, there'll be a lot of good food to eat, and there'll be a little something for everybody. And of course, while all the fun is happening, on land, there'll be great entertainment as well happening on the water with regards to the races.
Jim, go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, we talked about club teams coming from different areas, but we're also encouraging community teams.
That's right.
Which means if you have an organization or just a group of people and you want to try racing, you can literally register, and the week of the race, we're providing a practice session for folks to get familiar with it. But we had a number of community teams last year participate. So we're encouraging folks who want to try it out. It's a great opportunity.
That's right. Grab 19 of your friends and come on out.
Why not? What a great day. Jim, real quick, Pioneer Valley Riverfront Club, you're a charitable nonprofit. The idea is to get more people to use and enjoy the riverfront here in Springfield, which to some extent, because of where I-91 is, maybe we've all felt a little sealed off from for the last few decades. You also have need-based financial assistance to get people down to or onto the river.
That's right. That's a big part of our mission, is really to be stewards of the river and kind of bring this revival of recreation on the river back. And really the heart of our mission is, there's no socioeconomic factor that should preclude someone from engaging in healthy activity, whether it be dragon boating, rowing, bicycling, canoeing, kayaking. We do a little bit of everything, and we give about 30 to 35% of our programming is given away to people who have financial need, and we're proud to do that, and we're proud to continue that.
Anna, real quick, we've got about a half a minute left. You've touched on this, but what a great thing it is for your team, for any team, but you folks in particular, many of the 2 teams you will field, breast cancer survivors, to get together, this kind of physical activity on the river, outside in the great air. What a big day, huh?
It is going to be a tremendous day, and we will have a rose ceremony too that we do during the halftime, which people love. And for folks who have an opportunity to be there and see it, I think they'll understand.
Okay, the big day is June 27th. Anna Symington, Jim Sotiropoulos, thank you for what you're doing. Thanks for coming in and telling us about it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.